Hello, I'm Paul. I'm the Education Lead for the Ministry of Eco-Education. In this video, I'm just going to talk you through the first step in joining the programme. So as a school, you've made the decision to come on board and become part of the Ministry of Eco-Education, and you're interested in incorporating our curriculum elements into your school curriculum. Now, the first stage of the journey is part of actually a series of steps. And we've mapped them out. They look like this. Now, the first step is all about communicating with the wider school community, making sure everyone's aware of what the project is about, and also there's some elements of survey. Talk about those a bit more in a second. I just wanted to give you an idea of the 5 steps. So the second step is looking at mapping the school curriculum, but also the grounds, thinking about staff training. The third one is all about hosting an event to launch and having some sort of initial trial where some teachers engage with some of the materials. And then the fourth is about reflecting on that process. And then the fifth is maybe even creating some of this using our model and the ideas yourself. So what we've done is in Google Drive, there's a folder that you have a link to. It gives you everything you need for step 1. Now, the purpose of step 1 then is to communicate, just as I was saying, and in order to help that, we've created this letter or some information that you can use. And then there's also video content. So there's a video explaining the project that you can share with governors, with teachers, with parents and with students. And it helps get everyone to understand what the project's about. And what it also does is gives a bit of the context of why, what's the need for a curriculum like this, or to change anything that the school's already doing, and emphasises the idea of building on the eco elements that you will already be doing. Now, the next step is some surveys, and this one here is about measuring the nature connectedness of the whole school community. So thinking about staff, parents, and the students. And this is just a very simple survey that you can share with everyone, with 5 questions that people respond by scoring themselves, and it gives them a number, and it's just a baseline to allow us to understand, before you as a school do anything, the impact it could have in terms of developing nature connection. This next one then is an initial survey for staff, and what it does is it asks quite general questions about their knowledge and understanding of the climate and ecological emergency. It explores their interests and enthusiasms and looks to see how they might be incorporated into what you do as a school and into the curriculum more widely. And so it's basically ideas gathering, as well as ensuring that staff feel like they're part of the process from the very beginning. There's also a student survey as well. So there's a series of, again, quite general questions that teachers can use with the classes, explore their responses to, explore the idea that they could engage more deeply in terms of building relationships with nature, but also in developing their understanding around the climate and nature emergency. So this is all about data gathering or information gathering, understanding where you're at as a school, as well as then sharing information with the wider school community. So everyone understands what the purpose of this is. They understand the aims of the curriculum, and they have a shared language to then communicate the journey before you then move on to step 2,